Hey crafters, it's Leo with Dreaming Tree, and today we're serving up a fun one, our pickleball card, complete with captions for both Happy Birthday and Father's Day. This project is just perfect for dads, sons, husbands, and anyone who loves a little friendly competition out on the court. It has that sporty, playful energy, but still keeps the handmade charm that makes a card feel extra special. We'll build up the paddles, the ball, and those bold, layered details to create a card that's bright, fun, and full of personality. So grab your paper and let's make a card that's a real winner. And you know what I love about this one is that it's cool and it's quick. This one's gonna go real quick actually. We have in front of me here a card base, and well, we decided to do pickleball because it's the fastest growing sport, I think, in the country. So here is the card base with the solid score lines. And we're gonna begin by gluing down this layer here, which has the impression of a net and a court, kind of all built into one. And we're gonna add some little accents to it. Do your best to get glue on everything. I wouldn't worry about the little fence part and trying to get glue on every single inch of that. It's, by the time you do, your glue is going to be drying out. So I would just try to maybe get a few of them horizontally and vertically, and then just pop it right on. You'll notice on the front of your card base, we do have some little markers in the corners to help you with the placement to make sure it's nice and centered and symmetrical. Perfect. Take a look. Also, always helps to visually check things out just to make sure. There we go. Next, we're going to grab the stars and the bolts, and I think I'm going to leave this last bolt that is kind of cut away for after we put the paddle down, just because I want to make sure that I'm putting it on correctly. Now there's two stars, one's large, one's small. The large one's gonna go here. You should be able to just quickly look at it and decide which one's which. Try to make sure that shadow, the white shadow around it, is nice and equal all the way around. So we'll get those in place. And if you're wondering, yes, I do play pickleball. I just have an issue. And that issue is that last year, I think it was around Memorial Day, I wanna say, we hosted a party at the house, and well, I love volleyball, and everyone loves volleyball. Lisa loves volleyball, and well, unfortunately, my grass is not the most even, and well, I twisted my ankle really bad. I don't even want to get into what it sounded like. You ever crack walnuts? Yeah, it was a little bit like that, and just hasn't been the same. And I just thought I sprained it, then I left it alone, and then yeah. So anyway, let's do that. I'm thinking that we're going to build this, and I may in fact actually use some foam squares to pop this up a little bit. So we're going to start with the green layer. And this is like a copper pearlescent actually, which maybe you wouldn't associate or think to use for a card like this, but you don't have to. The reason we did was to try to tie it in with the rest of the bundle so that everything sort of looks like it belongs together. Now, if you're making a one-off and you're not Dreaming Tree and trying to showcase a group of 3 cards, you don't have to worry about that. Not at all. So let's get that glued into place. And then we're gonna grab our black layer, and that's gonna get glued on top. The idea behind that was to add these nice little accents on the handles for the paddles. So we'll get those going. And yeah, so I'm sure, I got a feeling that you know someone in your family, probably someone a little younger maybe, that plays pickleball. This will be a great birthday card. Or maybe it's your son and you want to give him a really appropriate Father's Day card. You can choose which occasion you want to give it to them for. We've got both, and they're actually cutouts. They're not print and cuts for the front. You can see there's the Father's Day one, and we have a happy birthday one as well. And we may or may not, don't quote me on this in the video, but we may have some inserts ready for the release, which will come in handy as well in case you have issues creating the sentiments. Now this is going to be tricky because I'm gluing this down onto a black layer, and as you probably know, glue, although this glue is supposed to dry clear, it seldom does, especially on black. It may leave a little mark, so just be careful. You don't need to get glue on every single part of that little lattice there. Just try to cover as much as you can so that it sticks, and I think that will be fine. Try to minimize the splatter. Next, we'll put this one down. We're gonna go flat on this. Another thing you could do if you want, possibly, is, and I'm just gonna go like that and just kind of hit that with my finger, especially over the lattice. You can actually, maybe we can foam square this and possibly the ball too. So like a double. Sorry, I'm just really concentrating here. 2 layers of foam squares so that the ball is also slightly accentuated as well. So we'll see. You can see little bits of that glue popping out there, but that, as long as it's not right in the center, should dry for the most part, and we should be okay. All right, so here's our ball. I actually cut this out on a white pearlescent. Okay, and get that centered on the green. There we go. That looks great. And then, of course, this is going to go right here. And again, if you want, I can lift it up ever so slightly with some foam squares. I think I'm going to. I like adding dimension to the projects, especially when I photograph them. They look really nice. And I think with this one, I could probably just get away with maybe 2 foam squares. I don't like to put them out too close to the edge. I think that will be plenty. And it doesn't really matter what the orientation is, just try to get it on there nice and aligned with that background. Okay, so let's take a look here. So this is what it's going to look like flat, and maybe we just go flat because that's already kind of dimensional. So I'm going to go flat. Good thing we added some dimension to the ball, and that will not get in the way of the caption, which is nice. Let's get that all the way out to the edge of there, and just very carefully here line that up, especially those 2 little green little streaks. Make sure those match up with the white underneath it. There we go, look at that. Beautiful. Okay. The Father's Day caption we're going to leave for last. We have our little thunderbolt here, and that's why I kind of wanted to wait just to make sure that I get it in the right spot once we put that on there. The actual paddle and the ball. Okay. Let's get that right there, and that should hug that bottom layer. Make sure it's nice and centered around the shadow part for the bolt. Beautiful. We have a game on. That we're going to glue down flat. There's a little backing layer for each of these. We only had to do 2 layers on this one because we didn't have any O's or A's. That's always nice. Okay, and I would maybe just thin that out with your finger just in case, especially on these little detail areas. Actually, no, we have a white backing for this, so that's why we didn't have to do 3. Okay, and then you can see where the impression is of the shadow for this. So that's going to go here. I'm going to glue this down flat. Make sure it's nice and centered and aligned. There we go. And then we'll do the same with on. There we go. So every year well, the last few years anyway, you probably may have seen a little video I shot last Independence Day at this little lake area. Shot it with a drone. Came out really cool, but we always go out to a friend's lake house for the 4th of July, and it's one thing that we love to do while we're there is play pickleball. I just hope that my ankle holds up. I bought a brace for it, which I can't find. So that is on my agenda. There we go, game on. And finally, I need to just put the little caption together. Now, again, this one is the Happy Father's Day one, but we did include a happy birthday, which is in your extras folder. And this will be great for a guy or a girl or just anyone that loves pickleball. And I forget what the number is, but I think it's anywhere, don't quote me. I want to say it's like 30-something million people, maybe 60, I don't know. But there's like indoor pickleball courts popping up everywhere these days. It's quite the phenomenon. Okay, so we got that, and then here with this one, we have to be a little more careful with our glue placement. I like to just do a series of dots throughout, and then I'll always give it sort of one last check to see if there are any little areas that are kind of loose. You really want to focus on those areas around the cutouts of the E, those little parts that are sort of free floating, so to speak, and the H. But the rest of it should be okay, and we're lucky this is going on white, which makes it a little more forgiving if we do get a little bit of a glue splatter on there. There we go. Beautiful. Yeah, so we're definitely going to foam square this one, give this a little bit of dimension. This piece here that's sitting right here, this is a little blank insert. You're just going to glue that right to the inside, making sure you leave a nice border all the way around. You can do a print then cut on that. You can draw with your pen to add your sentiment, or like I said, look for possibly an additional element from us where we have a curated, pre-made insert. Okay, now with this Father's Day one, we don't want to hide the game on, and we just kind of want to position it. I think for the Father's Day one, I think this is a nice spot for it, right about there. And for this one here, I might want to add a second layer for the top because that is going up a little bit higher than the other one. And let's see here. I think that looks nice. There we go. Okay. Turned out really cool. Let's just get this in here. Might as well wrap this up. And then, of course, as always, you have a nice coordinating envelope. Goes along with the card. Nice little motif on it. Just kind of pull it all together. There's that. Okay, so that's the card. That's cute. And finally, our envelope. There you can see the main flap here has a series of markers to help you with the placement of our little pickleball. Let's throw some dots on this thing. Focus on the perimeter. And there we go. Press that down. And then we'll take this entire thing and glue it to the main flap. Again, focus that glue around the perimeter. See the little markers there? Just pop it in there, make sure you're essentially trying to hide those markers. And if you can hide all 4 of them, that means you've got it beautifully placed. Okay. Now, one other thing that I typically like to do, hopefully I can find my little tool. I don't know. I love Martha, but I have to stand up to open these drawers. And I don't know where my bone folder is. Oh, there it is. Okay. I hand folded this and it's still kind of got a lot of resistance there, so I'm gonna leave it. Okay. And we're gonna bring in these two side flaps first, and then we'll start here and bring that down. And bring that down and up. There we go. There we go. Okay, and that's it. That's ready to go. So that's going to fit in there perfectly, as you can see. And that is going to do it for our pickleball card. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, please take a moment, visit us on YouTube, hit that subscribe button, and don't forget to hit that little bell so that you get notifications anytime we release a new project. So that's it. Game on. Hope you enjoyed it, and as always, look forward to crafting with you again.